Hello, I don't know if, like me, you were glued to your television sets or um, mobile phones yesterday when the Princes Harry and William unveiled the new statue um, of their mother, the late Diana, Princess of Wales. Well, it's an odd statue. It's made by the same man who recently did the profile of Prince Philip, which is on the coins, and the Queen, I think, also on coins. Yeah, it's very severe, and it took me a few sort of gazes to work out that it was reasonably authentic and lifelike. It is, but its severity is the thing that dominates the image, and then this rather cloying sort of Victorian look, which echoes images at the bottom of Victorian monuments of charity. This woman holding on to three children, a traditional image, and so that's why they're there. And nobody seems to pick that up. That this is a reference to art history. But underneath, so at the bottom of the statue, there's a poem inscribed on a large slab, and it's a poem which was recited at a memorial service in 2007, I think. But I don't know who advised the princes to use this poem or indeed to misquote it. When you misquote a poem, when you rework a poem, rather like when you rework the words of a song, you mangle the rhythm and you mangle the sense. Sometimes this means that you draw attention to the new sense, the new truth, my truth. But sometimes, as in this case, you just make what is bluntly doggerel look even worse. And I've tried reciting it a few times in the original. I find it really difficult because this is one of those poems that, frankly, should be in a collection of works by McGonagall. It's just not very good, but it's up there in so many compilations of American poetry. It's up there with Walt Whitman and The Road Less Traveled, and it's often quoted in Congress. So it's much beloved, and therefore maybe we should respect it, but we should respect a poem by quoting it accurately. It's called The Measure of a Man, and it's a poem by Wallace Gallagher, written in 1923 and published in a Kansas newspaper, I think. But initially we were told that it was words by the German philosopher Albert Schweitzer, but that's been hurriedly corrected. It's not, and the Gallagher poem is often attributed to an anon. I mean, even the dead poet wants to disown it, but there we are. This is what it should say. It should say, when we're talking of somebody, not how did he die, but how did he live. Not how did he gain, but how did he give of man as a man, regardless of birth. Not what was his station, but had he a heart, and how did he play his God-given part? That's what it should read. And it's been changed, so the rhythm is all over the place, and yeah. So if there are any criticisms of the statue, I think they should be directed below and target this misquoted poem. It's up there with the Oxford comma in the coin commemorating Brexit, and I remember having a bit of a squabble with Philip Pullman about that. Philip Pullman likes the Oxford comma. I think it's diabolical, but there we are. Do please subscribe to my channel. I'm sure there will be many more things to say over this next month, and I'll try and keep abreast of the news and drop reports in here as often as I can. So ring the bell, and you'll get these things flagged up to you. and otherwise please subscribe. Thank you. Bye bye.